on. All right.
You're doing it this time.
Continue?
Yes, you're gonna win.
I did okay yesterday. I'm not hugely disappointed about the fact that the game totally glitched out and I had to repeat that level, but I am a little bit maybe.
Well, it's not gonna happen anymore. The lasers can't hurt you.
I should add a tentacle, huh?
Yes.
Alright, let's think about this.
You wanted to push your chickens closer together.
Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and commit. I need the bees. I ate all your bees. I need the bees to be upright more. But I
mean, upright is gonna be all about where you place.
Maybe I'll put it here. Either way, I just want to put the tentacle on this side so that my roosters are somewhat closer together.
I think that's the best way to do it, because that seems to push them just that
I
little
can
bit
always
closer.
put a rooster where this tentacle
Oh, yeah,
is,
absolutely.
But I definitely...
And listen to what happens when you buy the tentacle.
Ah, cute.
You got 8 tentacles, so good job there.
I'm bummed. I really did want to go for a queen bee, and I knew I couldn't, but...
You could start with a chicken, since
They are pretty cheap, yeah. Is there something better that I could do?
Check the enemies.
Good idea, I guess. I don't know what any of it means.
I guess...
I need a chicken, I think. Because they do a ton of damage. It says low damage. That's nonsense. That's not true.
It's not just the damage that the egg does. It's
go with that.
Like, it's the overall DPS consideration.
I mean, the reason I immediately drifted toward it, aside from the fact that I do love chickens, but it covers...
Make sure you... Oh, man.
Okay.
Dodge them bullets. You can activate Ursula whenever you need to.
Oh, no!
That's okay.
I couldn't turn fast enough.
That's alright.
Oh, no, I did it again! Oh, no!
You know you're... Oh, look at that. There you go. You got him, and you got a conch.
That's the thing. I just needed to spin. I was just getting
And then you got some health. So, make sure that you deal with those purplies, because those will...
So what do you recommend?
Well, what you're doing is good. Just aim the rooster, and then let the queen bee do extra damage.
That's true. So that was having the chickens alternating with... I think this is a pretty good setup. I mean, admittedly...
Yeah, I think you're going to make it with
pretty much everything that people choose is going to be a good setup for however they play. Like...
I mean, the only real... And there's only one of them, at least, instead of the two. If you can't tell, it's a new day that we're recording, so...
I'm struggling to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
So there's a bit of a relearning curve.
Alright, got that thing. Did I? Oh my gosh.
Narrowly dodged it.
I literally didn't even see it. I find that, I guess I wouldn't call that an error. Obviously, this game needs to be difficult, but for me, if I were making a game, especially if it's E for everyone, oh, come on. I would be mindful of
You should throw out Ursula.
The colors that I'm using, because...
The color of Octogeddon and the shot that just hit you, and the shot that's going to hit you on the other side.
I'm just going to take all the hits today. I may need to start... No, I'm not going to start over. This is just how the game is.
Oh, yeah, don't...
this is just how it goes. I'm just going to spin.
Prioritize the thingy.
You say that, but every time I've prioritized the thingy, I've gotten hit, so... There's nothing I can do. It's just off to a terrible start, and...
Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of relearning that goes into it, too, because you gotta...
It's, again, you're distracting me from what I'm... If I spin, I'm going to hit them. I am guaranteed to be hit by these bullets if I am focusing too much on the ships.
Yeah.
So that's just not an approach that I'm very good at.
Well, but now there's bosses and gigas,
but...
so now I have to give it.
I'm just gonna save because I want.
You're waiting for another rooster.
Oh wait, no, I want a queen bee. Because she's let's see. I think I'll do her opposite of the current one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, because then you've got those 2 strong spots, and.
The thing is, I need these fireflies because they shoot fast, but I'm gonna replace one of them with another chicken.
If it weren't so late in the game, I would say we could try experimenting with the elephant because it blows stuff away.
And that
Which
would be useful,
which gives
especially
you a
since
little
I'm
bit of
spinning.
time. Yeah, exactly. It just puts a little bit of distance between you and them.
So
Those sharks are easy.
I'm really an advocate of just spinning. The only time, really, that spinning is not good is because of these bullets, and you have to be more precise about what direction you're facing. Only time. Every other time I've done just spinning wildly, I've been just fine.
You handled that really well.
That's what I mean, just spin. That's going to be the Ann Valor method for this particular game, is to just spin. That's the point of the mechanic. Alright. So I'm just going to focus on spinning and watching for bullets. Oh, as I missed it. Oh, goodness. It's camouflaged by the color of the rooster and the firefly.
Jeez.
So that's the issue that I am having. And again, I assume that must just be, the point. All right.
Yeah, the hectitude of it, so to speak.
Yeah, the hubris of the designer. Maybe we should call this episode Hubris. If you spin, at least, I don't know. Obviously, it's not like a failsafe or anything. There's many methods for succeeding in this game. But I have to say, spinning, I haven't taken any damage from anything.
Your strategy is
particular
to your unique strengths and weaknesses.
My weakness is being I have very poor vision.
And which is why...
It's movement based. I'm like a raptor or a T-Rex.
Like, I am a lot more deliberate about, like, applying a specific tentacle and alternating tentacles.
I haven't even used Ursula.
Whereas the roosters work really well for you. You can use her now.
You have much better, you have better reflexes than I do. I am not even able to pay attention to the things that are happening. I should have used her. Oh, good.
You had already used her. Oh, you should have used her later.
Yeah, just waited another couple seconds, because the damage done by...
You could get another queen bee, and then you're starting to have your full setup.
But there's a
rooster.
rooster.
Get the rooster.
Gonna swap... I guess I'll just swap him out.
I say it's good to keep the firefly just... Well, actually...
I may swap out
check your enemies.
Bee for another chicken. Oh my gosh, it's everybody, so... So I think I'm... Because this bee... I've got 2 queen bees now. I think I'm going to swap out the bee for the...
It's getting to that point now.
If I'm
where
just
it's time
spinning,
for you
I
to
need
start.
huge things being lobbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much at all times. Also, spinning in this direction
is a little bit better at
counterclock,
spreading, it seems.
Because, yeah, I think just based on the movement, I'm sure there's some mathematical explanation for why that is the case, but I think because I am moving to the right...
And the speed that you're going...
Even though the animals, as you can see, these are currently going clockwise, but not... I don't think they do all the time. Sometimes... Actually, maybe they always spin clockwise. They just come from a different direction. I don't know.
This is so awesome to watch.
No, so we've got to...
Everything
Man, seriously, I cannot advocate enough for... So I'm going to stop spinning, and I'm just going to focus.
And that just melts them.
So when I can... Alright, no, I'm just going to spin, but I'm going to spin and focus solely on... Because I've got a couple of seconds before these are close to me.
Exactly.
Where's the next bullet? Is there another one yet?
Not yet.
Alright.
There you go.
I have to just not... This is something that I've said a couple of times. I have to not focus on any particular thing. I have to look... Just pick a point and let my eyes... My peripheral, basically, tell me where the movement is, because I have a really hard time seeing where the color is. Now, he shoots, like, these little guys, and I have to dodge them like bullets?
He's gonna start shooting jellyfish in a little bit, and those are, like, very slow bullets. And then
But they don't do damage, right? They just freeze me.
Correct.
Okay.
And then they will... you can't do damage to him while he's in the shell, so you have to...
So I'm just avoiding these guys, then?
And then they'll run into him, and stun him, which will
Oh, I
open him
see.
up and let you hit him.
Okay.
Then in his last phase, he's going to start shooting bullets as well, so you'll have to not get stunned, otherwise you'll get...
The timing is so stressful, but I'm glad you're here telling me that, because I would be, like, flailing trying to hit him still and not realizing that I am not doing any
Or
damage.
just whatever, I'm getting stunned, but it doesn't matter.
Alright. This is going okay. Again, just picking a spot. It's the movement that oddly enough...
I think you'll do more damage with the rooster and queen bee combination.
So I'm gonna swing around because I've got 2 roosters and a queen bee. I don't know, just spinning still. Spinning and avoiding getting hit is really all I can do. But if I spin, then I'm constantly lost. Because right now they're just going and... Oh no!
That's okay. Oh, and then he... Oh, he shoots the bullet when you get hit.
That's a bummer. I'll try to avoid.
You're doing pretty good, though.
I feel like I'm taking less damage from the stupid boss than I was from everybody
From the
else.
enemies. Yeah, I mean, it
Which
really
I guess makes
is
sense. It's a
the
little
strengths
easier
and
to-
weaknesses. Oh, nice
Oh,
dodge.
Oh no! At
That's
least
okay.
I'm not taking damage, right?
Yeah, it's
So-
okay if
Alright.
he's if you don't get that damage out, because he'll just jellyfish himself in the face.
This is so difficult.
You have a
I
lot
don't know
more
what to
time
do.
for the jellyfish
I don't know what to
than it
do.
looks.
I don't know what to do though.
There you go. You're fine.
I don't know what to do.
You aim your roosters.
I can't aim them. I'm trying to not get hit.
Fair enough.
That's why I'm saying I don't know what to do. I have not been paying attention to the boss
there you go.
at all because I'm only avoiding getting hit by the dumb bullets.
Well, it certainly worked out for you.
Yeah, I lost most of my hearts just flailing my way to glory. Let's see.
So
I think
you could get a queen bee.
I could.
Actually, I thought you were gonna go for another rooster, though.
I do want to go for another rooster.
You could also get a pufferfish.
Oh, yeah, definitely doing
Like-
that. I have some problems with combining these two, but for the most part, that was really useful. I'd rather do that and just save up for another tentacle, because honestly, I keep forgetting. I don't think I even need it. I think it's the scope creep thing.
I think you're gonna get close enough to...
I honestly think just having tentacles and only having a couple of roosters and maybe one... Oh my gosh.
I just don't
It's
think that it's
overwhelming
viable
to keep track
with
of...
the amount of damage that the tentacles do.
It's just overwhelming to keep track of all of the things that are happening. Okay, so
Like-
I'm gonna get these guys. See, and
one of the arguments
something
for
I have to
having
say-
Saw Shark, or somebody had suggested on the Discord server a mod for like an upgraded tentacle, so that you could just have tentacles and have it work in the late game, but they do so little damage that it just...
my issue
It
is...
will end up killing you, and you won't be able to hit stuff.
Oh, goodness. Okay. My issue with the pufferfish and Ursula... So, Spike and Ursula... I'm not really sure. I had a complaint formulated and then forgot it, but I have to say that you do need to be mindful of the fact that they drift back and forth independent of what you're doing. They do follow you, but... Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh, didn't actually mean to use them, but beneficial that I did, because I'm about to die. Come on,
Well, you've got the
dumb
explosion,
thing.
so
Okay,
if you kind
yeah.
of angle it in between them, you'll get even more damage.
Like, what do I do with these stealth guys?
You
Other than
hit them with the
use
firefly.
Spike. Oh,
Or
well,
wait until they get close enough, or explode.
Or I guess honestly, it's almost easier to take the hit. Like,
I mean,
obviously, I
certainly
can't really
you have to
afford to
weigh
do it
the-
at this point, but oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. That I've been using Ursula and Spike to take these
couple
buildings
bullets coming
down.
in.
There's nothing I can do except take the hit. Honestly,
You
like,
have the power.
I can't though. Like,
If you believe
I'm gonna
in
get
yourself, then you will know
how to avoid the bullets.
how to ride a bike.
So saving Ursula and Spike, I need this guy.
There you go.
Oh, missiles.
Like, you deal with the stealth guys as they show up, but only when they're like starting to be a bother. Like some of the big things just get in the way.
I've been using Ursula and Spike for these, but I need to not do that because when those... Oh, I didn't do that on purpose, but that... It was beneficial because of the stealth guys. That's what I was about to say. I don't want to keep using them, at least not in the later stages. Like, middle stage, I guess. They're really useful for, oh, come on. For clearing the buildings. If they swing that way ahead of time anyway, they're very useful. But, okay. Oh, no. Like, I need them right now, and I don't have them right now.
Yeah, I get that.
The buildings, I can afford to stay there and be stuck next to a building because I can just spin wildly.
It's the accident of because you're overriding one direction with another, and that is also registering as.
Oh no!
Whew.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna die, but I prefer to die at the beginning. I don't like having to commit and then
it's
dying.
It's funny because I prefer to die at the end.
Should I swap out the rooster?
Yeah,
or should I save it for the last tentacle?
I think you should get the rooster
right.
because you might not have time. Because this is the second to last level.
Oh, okay.
So you may not have time.
Okay.
Yeah, you're.
Am I even recording? Hang on.
Yes,
okay.
there is evidence of your success.
Whoops, sorry everybody. Alright, I gotta hustle. Should I try to go or okay.
Nah.
Whew.
You know what's really nice about all these stealth enemies is that you can get straight through to the you can get just who cares about that tank? Just
I was just waiting to die. I thought I was gonna die because I'm on my last heart, so
you should just see if you can not. Because if you could get through, there you go. You just got a health. Like,
that's true.
And you may end up getting a bunch of those, too.
Okay, I need both my roosters here. Come on.
Yeah. Well, and now that's like your strongest section.
Come on.
You've almost got him.
Okay. Oh, I need Ursula, though.
Just run away from him. Oh, no. You're okay. You also have an extra health. So.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh,
I can't believe you made that.
I can't believe I did either. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, this game is ridiculous. Yeah, nothing I can do. I'm just gonna take whatever hits come at me.
That jellyfish that's coming at you cannot be destroyed.
Okay.
So just try to avoid it for a little while. And then hit it. Run into him.
Oh no, I missed it.
It's okay.
Okay.
I thought that...
What does he do?
He stuns you, but I was thinking he was going to turn towards you and come back. So the best idea was to get rid of him so that you didn't get stunned in a bad spot.
And I need that other tentacle because oh, bugger.
That's okay.
I have to wait.
Yeah. Take your time.
Can't!
Oh, back up!
Okay, well that's fine. I kind of wanted to die early on anyway, but it's actually... it sounds counterintuitive, but it's not actually a bad thing to die because you get to cycle through these. And especially if, as you had done earlier, you get the little goldfish that gives you gold. Honestly...
Then you can spend your...
I think I might... I can't decide if I want to swap out my queen bee. I can do both.
You should start by getting rid of a firefly, I think.
I was reluctant to do that, but you're right, because I'm really not using them.
You've got the one...
Gonna just go for
and
it.
you can always use that if you get overwhelmed by them, but otherwise...
Look at the amount of detritus in the air. I'm just gonna spin and let things die. Just gonna go
exactly.
for it.
Well, and then it's a lot easier for you to aim your roosters...
All of my roosters.
At those dinguses.
Oh no! Okay. Just gonna spin, and I'm gonna try my best to just keep up the momentum.
Yeah, for sure.
There's not a whole lot I could do with these big tank guys. Like...
Exactly, they're... And that...
Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Just gonna go for it.
You do have that shell, so you have extra health before you have to start.
Oh, wait, when did I get that?
It comes back every time you die.
Oh, that's nice.
So you have...
So I just take those hits.
you have extra health. Like, that's basically what the Shelmet is. It is a health upgrade.
Alright, so I'm gonna actually just... Oh, get out of the way.
You're fine.
And I'm gonna lob these... So I see. Okay, there's a method to the madness here. Because I'm facing downward, my roosters are not being activated, so I can use that as a revolver.
Exactly.
Die, scum!
You have now...
I have finally figured it out.
You have been accepted to Octogeddon Mime School.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I guess
you should try to push forward and deal with those tanks.
I mean, I'm gonna just die if I do.
And then activate your thing. You've got...
I should have used him first, huh? Oh well.
That's okay.
I still have... I've got that shell, so I actually am still at full health.
Exactly.
So...
Well, did you see one of Ursula's spines was just
still
floating
going.
there?
The rooster, man. Like, what are they even gonna do? I just have to avoid this bullet by...
You'll be fine, even.
By doing that.
Chin tickles.
And then, yep, those little chin ticklers. Okay.
Now those jellyfish...
They will stun me, but I have to avoid these missiles anyway. Oh.
And then, yeah, just
okay.
kind of...
I'm just gonna roll. What am I even gonna do? Honestly.
At that point, this is the major weakness of the build that you have. The rate that you're able to take down those Giga Tanks specifically is causing you to get stuck. Run into it fast.
Okay.
And then your stun will be over, and then you can focus on getting out of it.
Managed to avoid that bullet. I am not using Ursula or Spike. I have faith.
Well, and you can use it at the very end when you reach the building and you want to, like, secure your position.
The thing is, they're really useful with the bosses, but I'm gonna end up having to use them now because...
Should
I use them now?
Yeah. One thing that's really important to think about...
Okay, I no longer have that shell, so... okay.
The important thing to think about is that if you use them at the very end of a level, they'll immediately be back at the beginning of the next one.
I'm still figuring out... I don't know when the end of a level is and when the bosses come and stuff like that, so I need to get that narwhal at some point.
Yes.
I'll do that in another playthrough.
Yeah, we'll do a narwhal
For now,
adventure.
I think I'm good. I'm just going to save up for another tentacle.
Well, and
or
it's
some
possible
kind of defensive thing.
That... Because this is the boss level now.
What?
It's bottom right corner. It says Washington, D.C. 3.
Uh-huh.
So, we're on the way to the boss.
Grow back for glory.
And like you've said, it is better in this case to save your pets up. Ooh. And maybe use them on the Giga Tanks, because what's happening is...
That's not a bad idea, because they have... Well, I've missed it now. I'm going to just roll out of the way. But I'm going to do that in the future, because it's really nice to just avoid... Just get rid of this stuff.
Well, what happens when you're like rolling back and waiting to beat the Giga Tank, if you stay too long, more enemies show up, including more Giga Tanks. So you end up inevitably having to sacrifice a heart to get by.
Okay, gonna roll away from the bullet. I don't know what else to do.
You're fine. It's not gonna it's already gonna go away. You were a sufficiently safe distance.
Come on. Should I be using my Firefly or something? What?
It's just, you know, tuning your aim. Like...
Well, and it's just not great. So the biggest issue I have here... Oh, come on. He's not even close to... Whoops. He's not even close to dying here. Alright. The biggest issue I have, specifically with this build, as you were saying... I'm just going to use them. Whatever. That's what they're here for. The biggest issue is that it works best if I spin counterclockwise, which I... Oh, for heaven's sake, I rolled right into it like an idiot. In the ocean, I can constantly spin, and you just can't do that with this particular...
Just ignore those guys.
I'm just gonna roll through him, and I'll take another zap, and that's okay, because I've got a little bit of distance.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and those guys will just go away.
So this build is most important if you can move constantly, and if you can't do that, I don't even know what the other things are like. What would you have? The Fireflies are the only things that shoot fast enough for heaven's sake, I rolled into
you
it
haven't
again.
gotten the King Cobra
I did yesterday.
The king cobra shoots faster and the black mamba shoots faster.
But
you
they
should
have a
use
very
Ursula
limited
on that
range,
little
so I
tank
guess.
there. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have distracted you.
No, because that was something I was saying. Like, I should have saved it for this. With Ursula, I need to wait until she is swung. Okay, I gotta watch for these missiles.
Yeah, swung in like in the middle of everything.
I should have waited till she swung toward him because she had not. Okay, got him. This is such a fun game. This is ridiculous.
Do you
that apple pie looks delicious.
So you're at the boss now. Do you remember how the boss goes?
Not somewhat, but not enough that it's gonna make a difference. And I'm just gonna flounder my way through, I guess.
All right. Well, you'll probably remember. Oh, you got your stuff back.
Oh my gosh. What stuff?
That Liberty Bell he'll occasionally.
Oh yeah, swing it out like the bread thing. It's very much like the Mega Man method. Mega Man is such a great game because it's teaching you every step of the way. You're being taught what to avoid in the final stages. So, is he even taking damage?
He is.
Okay.
You can actually get pretty close to dodge those things, and you can activate Spike and Ursula like right in the middle, and it'll do.
Oh, bummer.
That's all right.
Oh, okay. Okay, so his bell only goes to where his arm is.
Exactly.
So that's really good to know.
And you can touch the bell after it has struck.
As soon as it hits the ground.
Yeah, like he's about to shoot the bell, so you want to back up now.
Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Nothing I can do.
Well,
honestly, I would have just gotten hit by the missile.
I'm just gonna be quiet and let you
There's
play.
no difference in... Oh, I'm rolling into it like an idiot. There's no difference, is there, in damage done by...
Correct. Except from the laser.
Okay.
The laser will do damage while you are in it, which can completely kill you.
Okay.
There you go. It's exactly like Stompatron. You need to time pets. Yes. Oh, perfect.
Oh no.
You're good.
Oh no. Oh, can I go? Oh no.
You're good.
This is so stressful. Oh no. Oh no.
You're good.
Oh no.
Back up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Almost.
Oh, I'm taking all of it. Oh no.
You're doing just fine.
The rate increases, right, as you go along?
Back up.
Okay. Can I go again?
Yep, go in. Go back in.
Oh, shoot. Whatever, just gonna take it.
Those bouncy balls are the ones that I assume you're gonna be weakest against, and they're gone now.
And
the bell is gone. So now all you have is missiles.
If I start over though, right, I just start with him, or do I have to do the whole
You'll have
level?
to do the rest of the level, but that's okay. Just dodge missiles now.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Alright.
You did very well, and you had very little health.
Okay, so...
Here is my advice.
Should I swap out the King Cobra for the Firefly?
No.
Should I swap him out for the Queen Bee?
You should purchase an extra life.
How?
On
Here?
the
Oh, okay. Cool.
So now you have a whole other chance to do this. I don't understand how you just get so lucky.
Because those things are taken out at the rate you're spinning, they're taken out immediately when they touch you. So it's almost like they become
timing.
a test.
I need to be
a tentacle. All right. I really want to avoid using my pets this early. So, oh, good. Okay.
It's not like I understand how it's happening. You can just...
I need their help. And Ursula's got a pretty decent range, so...
Yeah, she even hits the building a bit.
And really, you have to use that early on. So, what I was saying earlier is that the method I'm using is great if you're in the ocean. Because you can go 2 different directions, which launches everything at a different rate. Here, I basically have to use my roosters as a revolver. And it's just not fast enough. Oh, crumbs. I should have just taken it.
Yeah, and just move right along.
So the rate that I'm rolling, basically all those stealth guys, they just go away.
I know what you're saying, but I'm watching time and time again, that they're like right next to you, and it just so happens that an egg is being launched.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right
though,
at
is
that
that the rate
time.
at which I'm shooting, because of the way I'm revolving.
If you just keep rolling forward, you should be able to escape all those.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it.
You're
I
actually
just need to get to the boss. I don't
exactly.
even care.
You could even just tank that guy. Just not even
that's
risk
the point
spawning
of
too many extra
of
enemies.
The shell, right?
Look at that! That guy from that far away was almost
and
dead.
That's in the ocean. I benefit from being able to go multiple directions, and it seems like going counterclock helps with timing. So spinning the opposite direction of the direction the screen is moving seems to help. But for here, like, it really is. It's difficult. It's the final boss. It's meant to exercise all of the things that you've encountered. Do I want to get up close first?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
immediately just dive right in.
Yeah. Well, the if you stay close to him, you never have to deal with the bouncy balls.
Okay. And
you only have to deal with.
He has one more shot before he swings, right?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go out now. I should have used them first, but that's okay.
You don't have to go that far out.
Oh. That's true, but that's okay.
And then of course you can activate your pets.
And I'm gonna use them.
You
and if you stay up close to him, that's okay. I'm just gonna go in and immediately go for it. If I'm gonna take the hit, I'm gonna just stay up next to him. Whatever. I feel like I'm going at a much faster pace now than I was before.
Nice.
Okay, barely missed him. That's okay. So yeah, stay next to him because you don't take damage if you like touch the boss or anything.
Exactly, and if you're rolling up against the Liberty Bell, then those bouncy balls can't hit you either. So you'll stay right in between.
Stay as close as possible. It's real scary, but it's like I was saying with Minecraft. Like if you charge, oh gosh, okay. Oh.
Nice.
Oh no. Whatever. That's not too bad.
Again, Liberty Bell doesn't do damage unless it lands on you.
Where does he take damage, by the way? Oh,
everywhere.
Okay. Oh,
he takes damage everywhere, which is why it's better to hit him right in the middle, because then you damage the most parts of it.
Well, that's what I was wondering, because like I could just be staying out of the way. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. I just gotta concentrate, or I'm gonna lose again. I really don't want to. Okay, gonna get out of the way of these. Roll out of the way of that. Oh.
Right.
Oh no!
When you get hit by those...
No, because I didn't want to get hit. I just, my timing was off, because I don't have... I'm getting there. Getting there.
Wow, that was so close.
And I'm just going to back off for a sec. No!
Do you see the bouncing pattern?
Yes, barely!
Stand in one place. Okay, so now you've also got these lasers to deal with. Destroy the mech first. You can focus on the mech and just avoid the lasers that the White House tries to launch now and then.
Whoops.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh. There's just...
Focus on the mech.
That White House?
No. Roll out of the way, roll out of the way, roll out of the way! You can!
No, you keep using a word that doesn't mean anything to me. What is the mech?
The big...
The White House?
The White House, sorry. That's just the White House now, I guess. The mech is the Eagle mech that's got, like, the Liberty Bell and stuff. Because if you destroy that...
So avoid the boss, then, is what I need to do, right?
Well, but you've got... It's two boss parts now. Like, they're both separate things you can beat. And if you destroy the mech, then the White House is
right, but
real
the boss
easy.
Is the boss. The White House was his hat. So say avoid the boss, and then the White House is just, from here on in, gonna be known as his hat.
Okay.
I mean, it is. It comes off his head, right? It's like his shoulder pads or something.
You're totally gonna do it this time, though.
This is so much fun. Like, don't let our disagreements on.
This is just
taking it.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Deal with that one too if you want.
Oh, I should have waited for Spike, but that's. Oh, okay. Ooh, I shouldn't have hesitated. And Ursula's spikes go not
off
only
screen,
across
apparently.
the board, across the screen. So they go with the movement. And I'm probably just going to take this guy as well. I'm basically just using this little shelmet thing to just progress.
Get hit by those. Okay. Get him.
Just keep going forward. I want you to join the fight against Octogeddon. Yeah, because the rate I'm going, it basically, they will get hit almost guaranteed. Almost. Don't, if you're like trying to do something.
How do you keep doing that?
That's exactly what I'm just explaining. Is that it's almost, it is.
It just doesn't make mathematical sense
Well, it
to
does,
me.
though.
Like,
It's
luck.
Phi, that's why I was asking. It's not luck, though. Like, this is something you talk about, my ability to, like, when I'm in Minecraft, I don't necessarily have to measure things out. That's what I'm talking about. I have no idea what's happening with the timing there.
He's gonna throw the bell right away. And the bounce... Oh, nice dodge. Whew, very close.
Okay. Gonna go for it. Oh, and Icy Ursula. So that's something that I noticed early on I didn't like about Spike, is that he pauses Ursula. Oh, shit. Good ship, Marion. I have to get out of here. See, I'm getting all I'm getting confused now, and I need to just, first of all, stay clam.
You're doing very well. You're doing everything that you need to do. And you're paying attention.
Shoot another one, right? Not yet?
He will eventually start shooting too, yes. But you'll know,
It's
because he shoots them right away, pretty much.
Because I'm losing so many of my... Okay, I'm gonna go now. It's really difficult to... So make sure that Spike and Ursula are lined up. Do I need to leave? Do I need to leave?
Now you do.
Oh, okay, so I barely need to move.
And that's something I'm not going to tell you. You don't need to move as much, because then your strategy has avoided you damage thus far. So the amount that you're moving away.
Oh, crumbs. Oh, blast.
Is plenty.
I'm doing pretty good, though. I feel like this is my best run yet. Maybe not, though. I don't even know.
There you go.
Get right in here, and then roll out of the way, and back in. Come on, Ursula and Spike. So yeah, make sure Ursula and Spike are in the same. Oh, crumbs.
That's okay.
There's nothing
it's a
really at this
tight
point.
squeeze. Okay.
Well, and the timing is just such that. So yeah, make sure Ursula and Spike are lined up together. Oh, where do I need to be? Oh.
You've destroyed the Liberty Bell, by the way,
oh,
so
no.
you're safe.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. So now focus on the boss and not the hat.
And just avoid him if he starts charging up?
Yes.
Okay.
I will let you know when he's charging.
Avoid the missiles.
Exactly.
Okay. And that just gives
He's charging the laser. Back up.
Gives me the opportunity to launch a bunch of eggs at once.
Yeah, you actually can just dodge missiles and things. You don't have to be right next to the boss necessarily.
Oh, he's like guarding me. Is he charging? Should I not be doing this? I'm messing up.
No,
now.
you're doing it. Just back or stay right there.
Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna die.
That was so my fault. That was entirely my fault, but you're so close.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Back
I
up.
am, because I can't take out...
You just got that guy. Just avoid the lasers. He's gonna start throwing grenades. Just
wait, I'm not...
Just stay away from him. Just avoid the grenades, and when he stops to shoot a laser, you win. Like...
No! Ah!
You've got it. You've
no,
got it.
because these guys are gonna kill me!
You've got it. You did it.
Woo! Look at those eggs.
Oh, and you get shells as your bonus.
Oh my gosh, I am sweating really grossly. His face looks like my armpit right now. The flames and everything, yes.
So now you have the credit game.
I have to play more? No. I'm so stressed out.
Just click left and right to hit stuff.
I'm just gonna die immediately, but that's okay. These bubbles, ooh, they're making me sick.
Left. Click left. Yeah. You have to click.
Oh, okay.
It's just the end credit game. What do you...
You said click left or...
Sorry, you have to actually click with the mouse in this case.
So I was using the keyboard since literally the entire time you've been using the keyboard, so it doesn't really make sense to suddenly have to use the mouse.
It's just an oversight.
No, it's just, you know...
It's an oversight. It's...
Oh, the
you can left and right click.
Sound. Oh, it's so satisfying.
And you can alter... Yeah, you just get to play the first level in first-person mode.
This is so funny. So, I can only use my left one. Kurt Pfeiffer. Big giant circles. Get rid of the big giant circles, Conrad.
Nah, he's good.
Georg.
I'm listening to the lyrics for the first time.
You can just hold it down, by the way.
Huh. It's weird that you're right-clicking and it's doing...
It doesn't make it a difference. I'm only the left tentacle is there. So if you just hold it down, it'll...
That's weird, because it should...
Well, it must be glitching out. I did get glitched out yesterday. I'm no longer holding anything, by the way, and it's just... it's just doing it, so...
That must be our mouse having problems.
No, I think it's okay. I think it's just the game glitching out. I mean, it did...
There we go.
It did glitch out yesterday while we were... when I was playing. So this is just such a fun game. It's always hard to,
Hard to what?
It's always hard to do a two-player... Oh, it did it again. It's hard to do with two people because you will be observing things... Yarg. Cool. Well, I guess I did it. I have no idea how long this video is, so apologies if it was too long, but
you can never have an Octogeddon video long enough. Good job, Ann.
I hope that was fun for
So now you have to beat it on hard mode.
I mean, I feel like I could, and I think it would be easier to do it solo. I think that's why you benefited from playing through this on your own. It's hard. You get distracted by the coaching from other people, because they're able to focus on things that you're simply not able to focus on.
It's the YouTube comment syndrome when you're watching and you're like, why didn't you do this?
Why didn't you blah, blah, blah? Because I'm playing, that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I did benefit heavily from Conrad's tutelage. There were so many things that I would have just... I don't have the patience to figure things out, but...
and you did it in 3 tries.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I could definitely do better, but the point is just that it really is so much fun to play. And not to put too fine a point on it, you don't have to say I'm the only bee in your bonnet, but if your kids need some drills for improving their like hand-eye coordination and their attention, honestly, this is a great game for that. There are so many components going on, and I'm always finding the educational aspect. That's just how I be, I guess, but this is a really good game. I don't have very good reflexes, and I can legitimately tell that my reflexes have improved just by playing this silly little game. Like, that's not what this game was designed to do. Though the mini games, I will say, are definitely meant to give you a drill, kind of like doing math drills before math tests. It's meant to exercise your brain and your coordination to make sure that you're able to pay attention to multiple components and able to respond in a way that's going to help you beat the game. But yeah, this is super fun. This is one of those games that, similar to Peggle, I suppose, in that I would play this constantly, whether I win or lose, solely because it's really satisfying. The sounds are amazing.
Yeah.
And you do get the kind of the exercise, I suppose, getting used to using those muscles. I mean, heck, even if you're an older individual who might just happen to be watching this, if you've noticed that you're losing some flexibility or responsiveness in your hands, if you've got arthritis or something, admittedly, arthritis may be inflamed by this, but no, this is a good skills game.
You can play it with A and D, you can play it with left and right, you can play it with left and right click, you can play it with combinations of those, so if you need to do, say, one finger on A and another finger on the right arrow, then you can sit comfortably.
I actually think that I should have changed it to do that. I think because I'm using my left hand for all of this, my left hand is not my dominant hand. I do use it for things, but I use it for things like changing direction, not for paying attention. I don't know, it's one of those left and right brain things, even though that's not really something Conrad or I buy into because it's nonsense. But it is one of those, my right side is the one, if someone throws a ball at me, for instance, I will catch it with my right hand. I can rely on my right hand. Using the direction keys, especially because you don't use W or S, I don't know, maybe I think that I probably could have done better. Also, I just can move my right hand faster than my left hand. My left hand is for doing bulk chores, like opening doors or holding a glass, not for precision work.
For WASD movement.
And the entire left side of the piano.
and Guitar Hero button pressing. The right hand only does the strumming.
I've never played any Guitar Hero. That's something that I don't know how
that would
be
be a
able to make that
little
work.
tricky to set up. There are some fun little mod things you can do.
Some just online games, though. You can find online keyboards and such. So maybe we'll see if there's a game that we could do. But...
like a DDR keyboard sort of thing.
Yeah,
that would be a lot
pretty
of fun.
Anyway, thanks for sticking with me and for listening to me lecture and rant about the same stuff over and over. This is really fun. I've enjoyed this game a lot, and I'm looking forward to playing other games. I'm a little nervous about some of them just because Conrad's so good, but we've got a couple other games that haven't yet been released that we'll be maybe mentioning in our comments or in our on our YouTube homepage.
Well, and by this point...
What was that game we were just looking at?
Ooblets.
So I'm going to end this here, and I won't waste any more of your time, but we've got some good games coming out this year that we're going to be playing, and I am rapidly becoming a gamer because I'm finding the little niche that works for me.
You.
So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if there are other games you want to play. Oh, by the way, we do have Plants vs. Zombies coming.
We're going to start playing that
actually.
right now.
Right now. So,
but it's going to be up before even
probably
this. So you'll know by then.
Let us know if there's other games you want us to play. Thanks for watching.
Bye.